Okay,
So today we're going to shoot a couple of 1911s chambered in 22. I've got the SIG 1911-22, and it's been a good gun. Then I bought a GSG 1911-22. It's basically a clone, uses the same magazine. I think things will even interchange if you wanted to. And then I have a Colt. It's got a different magazine, and I don't think any of the parts actually switch over. We're going to shoot a couple of different types of ammo. I got 3 different types, and we're going to shoot them at 7 yards. I'm going to shoot 5 groups, and starting with the SIG. We're going to shoot the 5 shots of Remington Golden bullets. And these bullets are definitely not known for their reliability. But we'll see if we can get through all of those. So that all shot pretty good. Now we're going to shoot the GSG, and it's pretty much, like I said, a SIG clone. It's a little bit newer, so things are a little tighter, feels a little more snappy. Trigger's about the same, it's pretty good. Looks like we got through all 5 of those. Now the Colt. I've got about 200 rounds, so it's just now starting to get broke in pretty good. It wasn't shooting very good at first, but this one's definitely a lot snappier, and you'll see that with the recoil. It returns to 0 really quick. And we got through all of those. So with the SIG, looks like we have probably about 1.25 inch group. And then with the GSG, that one looks to be about 1.25 inch group. And then the Colt, that's a little bit tighter, so probably around 1 inch group. And I'm shooting a little bit left today, or right today. I'm pretty sure that's on me, but at least they're consistently right. Now this is the Federal. It's 38 grain hollow point, copper plated. It tends to be a little underpowered for semi-autos. At least I've had a few failures with it. And that first one just dropped out, and you'll see that I had a failure to feed. It didn't even pick up the next round. But we got through all of them. Now we'll shoot the GSG. And that shot pretty good also. And then the Colt, let's see. I think we got through all 5 of them with the Colt. Yeah, seems to be throwing them out pretty good. So definitely that failure to feed kind of threw off my pattern. Not making excuses, but that's terrible. I'm not happy about that. The GSG actually did really good. It's close to an inch group. And then the Colt, I had one flyer, otherwise it would have been around an inch group. But I'm sure that's on me. Now we're going to shoot my favorite ammo, which is the CCI Tactical. It's a really good bullet. It's like a mini mag with a solid point. It shoots good in almost everything. If I have a choice between any other ammo at that price, I'm going to buy the CCI Tactical. It's a good ammo. Highly recommend it. So here's the SIG, 7 yards, and got through all of those. And I did buy this CCI Tactical ammo used from a pawn shop, and it gives me a couple of problems. So maybe whoever had it didn't store it. See, it got another failure to feed. It just didn't pick up the next round, so it kind of seemed a little underpowered. And I could be limp wristing it, I'm not sure, but either way. But I got a good deal on the ammo, so I couldn't refuse it. It's like 13 bucks, $12.99 I think is what I paid for a 300 count. Now the Colt. See, it's definitely snappier. You can pretty much see it if you're paying attention, you know. So all in all, I think today the Colt just felt like it was shooting better. And when I first got it, it was shooting the worst out of all three of them. So with the SIG, looks like we're at about an 1.5 inch group. Maybe you could consider one of those a flyer. And then the GSG really shot that that tactical ammo good. One flyer there too. I got 4 in a dime size hole. And then the Colt, pretty much consistent all the way across. About an 1.25 inch group. And I think I kind of like that pretty good, being consistent. Although it's nice to shoot tight groups. Now we're going to do a 10 round mag dump, and we'll start with the SIG. And obviously the Remington ammo in it. Cycled all of those. Now the GSG, let's see if we can get a full 10 to cycle. That seemed to do it pretty good. Now we'll finish it off with the Colt. Yeah, those 1911 22s have some kind of, the triggers can probably be worked on just like a regular 1911. Now we're shooting the Federal 10 rounds. I'll start with the SIG. But the triggers on those things, they take a little getting used to it. It's a 1911 trigger, and it's not one of the guns I shoot a lot of. But they're not too heavy, probably 4.5, 5 pounds. Now the GSG. And then the Colt. And then we'll wrap things up with 10 rounds of the CCI Tactical.
10 rounds.
Starting with the SIG. Yeah, that ammo's really good. It just seems to work. You know, the failures I'm going to contribute to buying used ammo and probably wasn't stored correctly. See, there's another failure with the AR Tactical. Then finishing it up with the Colt. And that's going to pretty much do it on this video. There's nothing really to see. The groups were all in the 6-inch circle.